So guys, should an HOA foreclose on members who don't pay their dues? Right? Should we do that? Well, I tell you what, that's a last resort. Okay? We don't like to do that. We really, we don't want the members' property. What are we going to do with it? Okay? What are the legal ramifications of all that? What the HOA wants is for people to just pay their dues like they're supposed to pay it. And being on the board of the HOA, I have to pay the dues too. If there's an increase in dues, it's increased on me too. Okay? As an owner there. Now, this is a fourplex community, right? Mostly renters live there. So our members are the landlords, the owners of these fourplexes. The dues, I think they're $735 a year. A year. Pay $735 once a year. That's like one apartment's rent for 1 month. So you got fourplexes, 4 apartments. You take one rent for 1 month, you can pay the year's dues. And a lot of landlords don't want to do that. A lot of our members don't want to do that, right? Now they get all their letters, they get their warnings according to the law, according to the rules. They get their chances, they get their opportunities, right? We warn them. Then we lien their property. We get lawyers involved, collection agency involved. And if they don't pay, then this gets sent to the court and we start foreclosure proceedings, right? Now, when that happens, when they see that they're going to lose their property, they'll pay. They'll finally pay. They'll finally pay because they're not going to lose their property over $3,500. They're not, right? But it takes a long time to get to that point. They've had multiple opportunities, right? And this is not the primary residence of most of our members. Like I said, they're landlords. You would think the landlord would pay his bills, but a lot of them don't, guys. They want you to pay your rent, but they don't want to pay their bills, right? So that's what we want. We just want them to pay their dues. Now, some people have a problem with an HOA foreclosing on property. They say we should just lien the property. Just send them letters. Just lien the property and leave it at that, right? Because the HOA shouldn't be able to foreclose. Well, guys, I tell you what, how long is it? How long? How long do we have to wait for them to pay their dues? You know, if you lien a property, some people don't care. They don't care. That lien could be on there for years, and they don't pay in the meantime. And in the meantime, there's maintenance that has to be done, especially in a community of renters where they throw things all over the place. In the back of my truck, I have 11 tires. I have a lot more stored. I have more at my place that I have to bring over here to the recycling place, which I'm here right now. But I've got all these tires in the back from the community. Right? I'm going to take it into this recycling place and I'm going to have them get rid of these 11 tires. Guess what? They want to get paid now, today. I can't say wait some years until we get our HOA dues paid and then I'll come and pay you. No, this recycling place wants to get paid as soon as I drop off these tires. There's maintenance that has to be done now. Payments that have to be paid now. We can't wait for some owner to decide to pay us out of his goodwill, you know? Just have a change of heart and decide to pay. He saw the lien and decided, oh, you know, I don't like the lien, so I'm gonna pay. No, we can't leave all these tires laying around the community. We can't do that. It's a lot. It's a lot. We get about, probably about 4 tires a month. 6, I don't know. But yeah, we get several tires a month just thrown by our renters out in the community. What they do, they go to the tire shop, they get their tire changed, and instead of paying the $5 disposal fee, they say, oh, give me the tire. I'm gonna do something with it. What they do is they take it to the community and they throw it out in the alley. We cannot have a community buried in tires, guys. We can't do that. We have to do maintenance, right? We have to take these things out of the community. I'm not going to go dump them in some field. I'm going to pay at the recycling place. I'm going to charge the HOA some money for me to do this. To load it on my truck and take it out, I'm charging $50. I think that's fair. No one else wants to do it. But this is why we have to foreclose on people. Because they won't pay. Some people just will not pay until they see they're going to lose their property. They will not pay. They get all the warnings. They could come to the meetings, the HOA meetings. They could talk to us. But they don't do that either. They don't show up. That's why. That's why we have to foreclose. And we've never actually had to go all the way through it. Because those that owe money, once they see they're going to lose their property, once they finally see that and say, hey, this is serious, then they'll pay. Then they'll pay. See, I'm a guy, I pay my bills. I pay my bills like I should pay. Like, if I owe, I pay. When I bought property in that community, I knew there was an HOA. Right? There's dues. When you're an HOA, you got to pay dues. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Should we let these owners get away with it? Just stall for years and years and not collect money? You tell me. Should we do that? How many of these tires in the back should we let pile up in the community because we don't have money to get them taken away? You let me know. Let me know, guys. Let me know if I'm wrong. If I'm crazy, if I'm a nut, you let me know.